Every so often, there's a new thing that comes about in the streaming world that innovates and changes how streaming will be performed in the future. Not necessarily that this will impact all streaming, but I think there's a new feature that Twitch has presented within the last couple of weeks that I deem to be very, very interesting and a step forward for streaming in general that could shape the future in a very interesting way. We're going to talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the view. If you would, leave a like, leave a comment, all that sort of good stuff, and hit the subscribe button if it's your second time viewing. If it's your first time, let me get through the video. So with that all out of the way, YouTube, whole call to action, everything, I want to talk about Twitch watch parties. I know that there's been like watch parties on other platforms that have existed for a while, and the whole idea is to be able to watch content with your viewers while you're in chat without having to really present anything. The thing that I find very interesting with Twitch watch parties is that you're not doing a watch party of watching other content as far as like throwing up a YouTube video or throwing up another video from the platform or watching another streamer, blah, 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 blah. What you're doing is you're integrating with Amazon's Prime Video that allows you to watch copyrighted material on the platform. It's very interesting, very innovative, and I think a step forward that could bring about a lot of changes to what's allowed when you're streaming. Caveats on how this works. Basically what happens is that if you have Amazon Prime and you've connected that to your Twitch account, I'm looking from a streamer's perspective right now. If you have Amazon Prime and are connected to your Amazon Prime is connected to your Twitch account, you can start a watch party for your audience. That watch party when you click on it, will give you a listing of videos, and that listing of videos will determine whether or not you can watch a certain thing from Prime Video. And you can watch shows, you can watch movies. Currently in the beta, there's only a select number of things that you can watch. There's probably about 100 or so, 100 different titles. Some of them are shows, some of them are movies. But the caveat is that you have to have Amazon Prime. So also with that, your audience, in order to view, will also need to have Amazon Prime. In testing it out, there were a bunch of people in my chat who hadn't had their accounts linked, and therefore were not able to see the content that was happening. Also, since they didn't have it linked, they weren't able to chat inside of chat. So even though your channel page will have a chat window there, it will not allow them to communicate with you if you're watching this content in the watch party. So continuing on, how this functionality works, you start the watch party, you start going, or you start watching the video or whatever it is that you're wanting to watch. The next fiat of this is you can't capture the audio and you can't have the video play on your stream. So you have to be very careful on how you're presenting this. You need to make sure that the audio that you are presenting, or if let's say you're watching it in another tab on your computer, you need to verify that you are not, taking the audio and placing it on your stream, and you're not showing the video on your stream. So Twitch has recommended that you do a full cam, just kind of like what you're seeing here, because what the viewer sees is going to be the content in a new tab. So let's just say you're watching like Creed 2, which is one of the options. If you're watching Creed 2, the content in the screen will be presented in the middle of the screen, and then your face or your stream is done in that picture-in-picture or picture-by-picture mode that Twitch had initially set up to allow people to watch past ads. I'm sure that a lot of different ad companies were against that because they wanted their ad to be the full focus of what the ad was being presented to, or who the ad was being presented to. Their full focus should be on the ad. So I'm not sure if the picture-by-picture has been implemented for ads yet. I don't think so. Every time that I get an ad, it mostly just plays the ad, and I don't get to see what's happening in the stream. So I'm wondering if that was an uproar from advertisers saying that, look, I'm paying for an ad to be presented to someone. I want that their focus to be on the ad and not watching the action that's happening behind the ad. Since I haven't seen that, they have now implemented that functionality, the picture-by-picture appearance for stream into this watch party. So basically you have a video being played in the middle of the screen, and then your stream is played in the upper right hand corner with a chat down below. And like I said before, if your viewers do not have their Twitch Prime connected or their Amazon Prime connected to their Twitch, they won't be able to talk in chat. They won't be able to see the video. And so what I can see happening with this is that you're having people who already pay for the service be able to watch it together, but you're not allowing other viewers. So there is a kind of a separation of your group, of your community. That happens because only people with Twitch Prime would be able to watch what is happening in the content. For those that don't, what they get is your stream, your regular stream. They just can't use chat. So if you're sitting and watching it happen, like let's just say I was sitting here watching, people would literally see what you're seeing right now. They would see just my face and they wouldn't be able to communicate in chat while I'm watching the video. Other viewers would be able to have the picture by picture, which I'm trying right now to edit to make it look like what it would look like. I can't screen record me watching a video from the perspective of what a streamer or what a viewer would actually see. But you would have the picture in picture, or picture by picture, and then the chat below. So what I see this doing for the future, what I think would be absolutely fantastic or amazing or downright mind-boggling. Other platforms are going to be reaching out to streaming services such as Netflix, Hulu, not necessarily reaching out right now. This is just in beta, but depending on what kind of statistics this kind of brings forward, you're going to have multiple platforms trying to look at different stuff. So Mixer teaming up with Netflix, or Mixer teaming up with Hulu or HBO Now, or any of the above type of stuff. That could be very interesting to see those type of wars. And basically what you would do is you would connect your accounts together and then be able to have that be shown for people. And so there's an opportunity for both sides to gain viewership and to gain traffic. So if a streamer that you really enjoy watching decides to show something on Netflix that they have connected, people who are left out of that will either, one, just not go to the stream, or two, actually sign up for Netflix in order to watch it. I think that would be very interesting to see how that happens. Or you have an inside depth into Twitch where you're like, hey, I want to have a reduced rate, and that gets cut between Netflix and Twitch, where they say like, hey, this month's subscription, you just have to pay $3 to be able to watch when the person's watching Netflix, or a one-time viewing type chart. There's many things that they could do that everybody would have an extra helping from a business standpoint. It is very unfortunate that viewers get separated from the community just due to the fact that they don't have certain streaming capabilities, or since they don't have Amazon Prime, they don't get the cooperation, they don't get the coordination, how do I say this? They don't get incorporated into the stream due to the fact that they don't have Amazon Prime, which could be very, very unfortunate. Going along the sides of a streamer's impact, none of these stats go toward your partnership or your affiliate. They don't improve your statistics for your stream from a trying to get partner status. It doesn't actually help you in the long run with trying to get multiple people, because if you're watching a video and people are there to watch the video and you just happen to be showing the watch party, people aren't going to, or they're not going to take into account how many viewers you have due to that. So what I see is a very fun aspect for your stream and your community, as long as they have Amazon Prime. If they don't, then you could be splitting your community a little bit and not allowing them to view the content that you are showing. But I'm excited for the future to see what happens, because what I've always seen as a problem is when a viewer or a streamer who has like 5,000 viewers is watching a YouTube video and is presenting that content to 5,000 people, but the person's video is not getting those 5,000 views. I've always found that to be a little underhanded, a little unfortunate, because now people have watched content but haven't given the credit or the view to the streamer or the YouTube creator. And so reactionary type content, I feel, would benefit from this a ton. Not necessarily the streamer themselves would benefit from it, but the streamer could make a queue. If Twitch would make a queue, and then you would be able to queue up different YouTube videos that you wanted to watch. And then it would actually show the video in the picture by picture showing on the desktop. They would also have to find something for mobile that would need to be developed, but that would allow for the view to be seen when both the streamer and the viewer are watching it. That's 2 views. Also, with the next part, I feel like you need to be able to let the streamer pause it. Pause whatever content's on there. That would be pretty good. But other than that, I think that it's an interesting step forward that would be very, very cool to see other platforms start to get those links with other streaming companies. Long story short, appreciate you watching all the way to here. Again, if it's your first time coming over here and you like this content, think about leaving a like or hitting that sub button. That would be super awesome. We talk about a multitude of things over here. On this thing, streaming industry, we talk about different games, have different gameplay playthroughs, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. Would love for you to join up and be a part of the Freak Show, as I guess we're going to call it. The community calls us the Freak Show on Twitch. I do stream every single day at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Twitch. There should be a link down below. I would love for you to come over and check out the stream. Enjoy your beautiful day. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Till later. Bye.